Right, we're just at Banús today. It is Friday, it's fucking arm day. Gonna have a catch up with my friend Josef Rakich, talk about some trading. Yeah, let's get into it. It's starving.
How are you? Good. Always good. It's been a while, a long time.
No.
And a long time, bro. How are you?
How are you?
You good?
How are you? How are you?
First exercise that we're on is a barbell curl. Reason we're doing a barbell curl is to overload the muscle with weight. I've done my set, that's why I got a little bit of a pump. You're up.
What are you going to say? He hasn't.
The only thing we're trying to do is just overload that muscle with weight. The next exercise will be focused on something different.
Yeah.
Like a squeeze, a contraction, or a stretch.
That's heavy for what it is as well.
Yeah.
Everything that I built, made that from zero, then added a zero. I am my hero. You couldn't imagine what it's like in my mind. It's beauty and catastrophe at the same time. Remember they laughed at me when it was game time. Now I know that they mad at me when you can't find. I'm not from the day. I come alive at night. I'm not what you used to couldn't recognize. They all on the ground while I'm taking flight. And you're welcome to join me.
Easy. You're not using starting tries.
Now, I always mix it up. So I don't believe it matters too much. Maybe if you have weaker tries, and tries are the muscle that you want to bring up, then yeah, maybe you could argue that you want to do your tries first when you've got the energy and the power, and that's the base of your exercise. But I'll mix it up. Sometimes I'll start on buys, other times I'll start on tries, other times I go buy, try.
I think it's a big thing now. Variation is key, but like everyone's like start on your tries. Obviously there's 3 heads, it's the majority of your arm, but I do think you're right to mix it up. Variation, because you can get stuck in the same routine. Yeah. Especially like with smaller muscle groups as well, like your abs. People doing the same thing every single time. They're not seeing the development they want.
Yeah.
I've fallen into that trap as well before. That's why I like this is new to me, and I'm obviously going to feel it tomorrow.
1 rep at a time. Yep. 5, 6, 7. I got you. 8, go 2 more, I got you. Yep. Okay, last one. Yep. Slow all the way down. Nice.
It's nasty that.
Yeah.
Just 3 sets.
3 sets, yeah.
All you need.
So what's your training style like? Normally everything once a week?
I'm training probably 5 days a week, lifting. I'll do 1 active recovery day, just getting the steps in 1 day, literally doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I've been doing like a push-pull leg split and then doing a weakness day. Yep. And then I'll probably do my legs twice a week.
Yep, okay.
So I'll do a weakness day on my upper body. So that's usually gonna revolve around my arms, like what I'm doing today, my little noodle arms. And then I'll hit legs twice a week. But you know what it's like in the bike, you go into different places, you train with different people, it's hard to actually stay in one specific routine. But the main thing that I'm getting it done is consistency. Yeah. But I haven't changed my training specifically for years, bro. It's always been, but I like to do a lot of cardio-based stuff as well. Yeah. Like I will, on the morning I'll do my cardio. Yeah, how long? It's 30 minutes. Yeah. You do that every morning? I've seen you running, I've seen you getting around. Yeah. But like, no, I haven't changed my schedule. And I think that's what a lot of people, a lot of people go, how do you get to where you want to be? It's not because of the actual training style, it's because of the consistency. You've been training for 100%. 20 odd years. People don't get that. Yeah. But you can change your physique in a year. No, don't get me wrong. You can totally, like, I've seen some of your transformations, like the fucking nuts. But it's the muscle development over the time. And then it's the delayed gratification you get in your head. Yeah. I was a skinny kid, bro. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Just the days in, days out. Days in, days out. Just staying consistent, trusting the journey, trusting the process. People don't trust the journey of the process, so they go to the gym for 2 weeks, 2 months, and they're like, fuck it. I don't get that either, though. But I think one of the reasons why is people see, especially in this gym, this is like exaggerated bodies, right? And people throw themselves in at the deep end, so they're going into something that's too harsh, so it doesn't stick. So like they'll start eating chicken, broccoli, and rice 7 days a week. They'll train 6 days a week, and an hour of cardio. They're so sore now they don't enjoy it, and they fall off. But the reason why we can train 5-6 days a week and eat that is because our bodies are matured to it and we enjoy it now, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we've also made it our lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like if you travel overseas, you go to the gym over there and you still eat good. Where most people, when they go on holiday, no gym, drinking every day. It's just like...
That's another thing though, bro. I respect. You know, you get these people who are still doing like 9 to 5 jobs and they've got a really good, successful job, but they're jacked. You know, these people get up at 4 or 5 in the morning, then they go down to 9 to 5, then they come back, they've got their families and kids. I really respect that because we have all day because we work online and it kind of like, that's how we've created our life.
The reason I like to do an incline curl is because when you're doing a standing curl, it's contraction and then pretty much just there. With an incline curl, your elbows come behind your back, so it stretches the bicep. So instead of coming to here, the dumbbell pulls your arms back. And with that pull back, it just stretches the bicep. So one, it allows for more blood flow into the muscle and a bigger contraction. So stretch, contract.
Okay, so elbows back, nice.
Yep. And I like to drop a little bit so it swings back. Do you see that?
Just for the extra stretch.
So instead of this, it's a little bit like this.
Yeah. This is a really good one for a lot of people because they don't get the stretch on the biceps, and actually over time, your arms just like sit like that, don't they?
Yeah.
Nice.
Tryna play me, they ain't know no better. Perp on me, you can call me Chris Webber. Brand new whip with the brand new leather. And now I made plays, so they all look jealous. Oh my God, now they all look.
For those who don't know Josef, he's the OG. Obviously, if you're watching on his page, you know who he is, but he's the OG of online coaching. He's the reason I got into it. Yeah, and like pretty much every coach in here is probably the reason why he got into it. He's coached
I was
200,000 people?
180,000.
180,000 transformations.
I was doing online training before Instagram and all of that. I was doing it on the bodybuilding.com forums.
He was doing online training before there were gyms.
I was doing online training before I was born. I don't want to say I was the first because maybe I wasn't, but I swear on my life, when I started, I didn't know of a single other person doing online training.
You were the first to create the system, I believe.
Yeah.
With macro. There was no other system.
There's no other system, yeah.
Everything was like PDFs. Like,
when I first started,
dots and,
when I first started doing online training, I was sending meal plans via email. So it wasn't even as a PDF. It was like the meal plan was in the email.
If they don't pay me to respond, then I gotta walk away. B&B, elevation high, laying low. I'm with it.
The veinage on his arms, it's like Spider-Man's just fucking spunked on his arm or something. Look at that, it's like a road map.
So we're just doing 3 exercises for bis, 3 for tris. Each exercise has 3 sets, so 9 sets in total for bis, 9 for tris. We're now onto the 3rd exercise for biceps, and what we're going to do is a pull-up. Now, not many people do pull-ups for biceps. 99.9% of people in the gym training their biceps are doing curls. But if you look at any of these gymnasts, the male gymnasts, their biceps are like, boom. Even just relax, and what do they do all day? They're pulling their body up. And I think a pull-up is a very underrated exercise for the biceps. It's also hitting it from a different angle. You're not curling, you're pulling. And that's actually what the bicep is for, it's a pulling. So we're gonna do bicep pull-ups. Obviously the biceps are now a little bit fatigued. So the rep range is just however much we can get, even if it's like 5 or 6.
Terrible.
If I ever took an elevated bed, so the dogs are we gon' get it, that's a fact. They counting on me, I can't let my people down. Standing tall, 10 toes to the ground. If I ever took an elevated bed, so the dogs are we gon' get it, that's a fact. They counting on me, I can't let my people down, yeah.
I think it's really important when you're doing pull-ups to realise what you're working.
Exactly.
So overhand, obviously go more on your back rather than your bis. But like you said there, you need to work out
how to deactivate that.
If you're coming towards your chest, it's going to be more on your back, right? So you want to pull more vertically.
Correct, yep.
I've been up on it, I swear that I'm coming to kill them. They don't want to smoke, I got firewood. I've been a moving, ayy. I cannot lose it, ayy. I swear I'm glowing up.
some muscle-mind connection. And try to deactivate everything. But here, push from here. And tension here all the time. Everything is in the tries. I own the land, so he pays me $7 per cow per week. So every week is like $700.
Let's go official.
And then I'm not gonna eat the grass, I'm not gonna mow the grass, so we might as well get a cow to eat the grass, right? And then get paid for it.
Yeah. So if anyone wants any lawnmowers, New Zealand, you know where to go.
Yeah.
We've got 108 cows.
Yeah, about 120-ish cows.
120 cows.
And yeah, it's 120 acres of land. Yeah.
So different.
Yeah,
Who'd have thought?
We've got chickens up there.
How many chickens you got?
We've got about, I think, 35.
Yeah.
And each chicken, on average, lays an egg every 17 hours or so. So yeah.
How did you get into that? That's so like...
Honestly, my dad grew up on a farm.
Right, okay, yeah.
He loves farming. I had some money and my dad said, hey, invest in this land, buy this farm. I would like to run it. So I bought it, my dad runs it, he manages it. My dad moves the cows. There's a house on that land, which I rent out. The rules in New Zealand, you have to have so many trees per acres. So I had to plant $300,000 worth of trees.
There's anything this man can't do.
I had to plant $300,000 worth of trees on my own land for me to have the permission and the rights to split it into 3 different titles.
Have you heard the quote, jack of all trades? This guy's the master of all trades.
So yeah,
trader, coach, investor, farmer. I don't know what tree planter's called, but he does that as well.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah.
Third and final exercise for triceps is probably an exercise that not many people are very aware of. It's called a tricep kickback. I'm not sure if you do this one quite often.
I slated this on my IG like a few weeks ago.
Really? Yeah.
With the dumbbell.
Your dumbbell, yeah.
Yeah.
You like it or you don't like it?
There's will be a good lesson there.
Yeah. And there's not enough gravity. You want to just like really bend over, have your elbows high, squeeze. The idea is to keep your elbows high, but also keep them stationary. The more swinging that's involved, the less activation on your triceps. It is the end of the workout, so there's always going to be a little bit, but...
I'm going to do single arm, because I do swing.
Yeah. Perfect. So you see Joss's elbow is very high. It's in line with his shoulder, and this is pretty much not moving. It's staying stationary. So the only thing that's working is the tricep muscle. Squeeze, contract, and then obviously gravity is making it want to fall down. So the tricep is fighting against that.
See, at this point now, I'll probably start doing a bit of swinging, so that's when you just stop.
Yeah.
Next set, I think.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all it is.
That is the arm workout. So if you do struggle to grow your arms, definitely try that out for one of your arm workouts. How's the arm feeling?
Good.
Good?
I feel like I'm gonna hit cramp later. I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed a good arm workout, bro. Joe owns Macroactive, which is the software that we resell for clients. So obviously one of the OG coaches, but recently he's been dabbling in trading, but he's been really successful. And I know there's a lot of people out there who are very skeptical about it. So that's why I wanted to put it on here, to see what the ins and outs are, how it works, about everything essentially.
Yeah, so I've been on the online space a long time. Obviously started in fitness, then I have the software company as well, Macroactive. From there I kind of transitioned into business coaching or business mentoring in a sense. Teaching people how to grow and scale an online business. And that was called the Wealth Network. Now, getting people to sign up, it is still a hard process for someone to learn how to essentially make money. They've got to build their personal brand, they've got to have their social media account, they've got to grow that, they've got to provide value, they've got to provide social proof. There's all these things, and there's a lot that goes into it. So the satisfaction on the return isn't right there and right instant.
Yeah.
So then the angle that we took to, give to our audience and to give to our community was access to a free trading group.
It's faceless, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Now you can make a lot of money through trading, but you can also lose a lot of money through trading. It's not just a free way to print money. Now, I could go and I could learn how to trade myself, but I'd still probably end up losing a lot of money. It's very hard. And I think 90% of traders do end up losing money. So that is why we have created a free group. This free group, what do? They just go inside and they copy trade signals from professionals. People that have made millions of dollars trading, and that's how they've generated their own income. Now these guys do their own trades, and the trades that they do on their own accounts, they post into this free group for anyone to copy. So someone like me, or even yourself, that doesn't know how to trade and doesn't know how to read these charts and these graphs, it makes more sense for us to do copy trading. Literally just copying and pasting the trades from a professional. Just like if I was at school. If I don't know the answer to the maths question, I'm going to copy the smart Asian guy next to me.
Right. Yeah.
Same thing with trading.
So how do you know the trades are always going to win? Are they already winning before you copy them?
No. So that's the thing. You don't know that they will always win. And even though you are copying professionals, and even though you are copying people that have made millions of dollars, they can still call a bad trade. And if they do, they lose money. But if you copy that, you'll also lose money. So it's not just a free way to print money.
Yeah.
If it was, I think we'd all be rich. So regardless, there is still that risk factor, and that's something that needs to be taken into consideration before starting to trade.
Yeah.
And if anyone does want to get into trading, the best advice is always to start off small, a small amount of money that if you can lose, it's not the end of the world. Play around with it, copy the trades, learn it, understand it. But the group that we have, there's lots of instructions on how to trade safely, risk management. This trade here said sell XAUUSD, so they trade gold. SL means stop loss. TP means take profit. All you have to do is pretty much copy paste those two numbers, and then they tell you when to close and take profit. You would go to MetaTrader, XAUSD, click on trade. The stop loss number was 2404. So stop loss 2404, and the take profit number 2391. 2391, and that's it. Then it's a sell trade, so it could be a sell or a buy. Because it's a sell, I would click that.
So what would you say, I guess, right now to anyone watching who is skeptical about this? Because this isn't financial advice, but if you had a bit of spare cash to do a side hustle with, what would you say to people sitting on the fence? Because this is why I wanted to speak to you about it on here.
Yeah, hey, first off, I don't want to give any financial advice, and you could go into this group. They could call bad trades, and you could copy those, and you could lose your money. So you have to understand that. And before you get started, you have to be 100% open and willing that you can lose money. Once you've accepted that fact, then start off with a small amount that you can play around with. Learn it, understand it. Once you've made a little bit of money and you can see the returns, then you can look at funding your account a bit more.
There you go. Oh, baby. I'm gonna blow this bit. Might pass out. So Maple's, as you can see, she's got her new little attire on. So she's, I think she's becoming a woman. Hey, leave it on. She's starting a period soon, I think, so. She doesn't like it.
She was really sad. It was making me sad.
She's really lightheaded.
Bought a package to do an IV every 10 days. It's like a loading phase. I would basically loads of multi-bits essentially to improve my immune system, my health, and then I'm doing an IV of NAD. I'll put all the benefits in the caption of this. I'm not a doctor obviously, but it's the closest thing to rejuvenation of your cells, to getting you more energy. Always trying to improve in every area. I work so much, I'm training so much, so if this is going to help me perform better, I'm really intrigued to see the outcomes. Right now this is my hemoglobin to produce more red blood cells, and then after that I'm going to have NAD+, so I'll be sat here for about an hour every day, essentially. But yeah, to round off the vlog, the rest of the day I'll be sat here, I'll be working, so probably not worth you watching, but hope you've enjoyed it again today. Got loads of value from Joseph in the gym, great guy as well, really successful entrepreneur. Maple's showing off her nappy. Anyway, over and out. I thought I'd do a little vlog for you. If you want to like, subscribe, it would mean the world. And if you've got any questions below, comment below, guys. Peace out.